Hey, um, so let's see. It's going to be about manifestation, but not something external. It can be resulting in an external event that you're going to experience. This can be whatever you want. However, the paths to you collapsing the distance between you and your desired experience, first of all, is realizing that you are projecting the distance. Okay, somehow consciously, unconsciously, you're selecting whether you want the game to be easy or hard. So let's say that you would give up the let's say that you would give up that something needs to be hard. Okay, now this may be a little bit uncomfortable for the intellect, because the intellect might be, but I know how to do it, and it goes like this and this and this. So give yourself some space. Okay, give yourself some space. Give yourself some space, your awareness, your consciousness. You're relax into yourself, and you feel that you go infinitely to the left, infinitely to the right, infinitely in front, infinitely behind your body, infinitely above, infinitely below. Your pure infinite consciousness role playing here. You're playing a character. Okay, so you play the idea of who you are and how far apart you are from your destination by creating an identity. Consciously or unconsciously, you are choosing that something's out there and it's the object of desire, and then an intention is created. And when I say intention, is literally an energetic projection of your mind that something is either close or far. Okay, all the cookies in the world, all the ice cream in the world, all the money in the world, all the what, I don't know, pine trees. Like, what is your desire? Money. It's money. It's money, 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 money. It's like out there in the world, in the banks and in the what are these called? Like where people trade, markets. It's not there. It's not there. This is not where things are. In a 3D, for sure. Okay, but when you are creating identity, this is not the 3D. When you're creating intention, projection, where you expect to see something, this is not 3D. However, your projection might be informed by the 3D. So you may say, but I don't have it. I don't have the cookie. I don't have the cookie. I know where to get the cookie. I remember in a 3D there was a cookie place. They sell cookies, so let's go there. And then, yeah, you can use that intention to move through the 3D world. And I may hop on my bike and drive to that place that sells cookies, and then collapse the intention, collapse the intention, the energetic projection between the subject, that's me, and the object of my desire. So it works perfectly. It works perfectly that you actually take some idea from the physical world where some things are, and then you can move through the physical world to go and get them. However, if you are not able to procure something, then you might be relying purely on your identity or ego, which is kind of like a conglomerate, a collection of these relationship to things. And to some things, you may have a positive feedback loop. I always get more cookies. I love eating cookies, and then I always get cookies. I swear, guys, I manifested like a week of wherever I go, people gave me pizza. Free pizza everywhere I went. It was hilarious. It was for days. And then on 7th day, I was like, okay, I'm unsubscribing from this manifestation loop, because it was a positive feedback loop. I'm always like, yay, thank you. And then more pizza coming, and then more pizza. And then every day in a random scenario that's beyond my grasp, beyond my intellectual capacity to imagine, beyond my control as the first person immersion, life was just producing pizza everywhere I go. Now, you might think that it's easier to get pizza than, let's say, gold. Because if you go and check the price for gold and price for pizza, you will see that in the collective agreement we put the gold to have more value. However, this is still asking the 3D for kind of validation of what you can have in an easy way or hard way, or what you deserve or don't deserve, what requires maximum effort, and what is casual. So you're still asking the 3D. If you understand this, consciousness is the prima materia. Okay? Consciousness is like you are primal matter, literally, from which then timelines are created, from which life is created, from which then arrangements of time and matter are created, aka universe and the timelines, in which then appears either gold or silver or no gold, or cookies or no cookies, or pizza. Or so whether you have cookies or no cookies, gold or no gold, it is quantum collapse of your prima materia, quantum collapse of your consciousness that is then manifesting that. Okay, so intellect does not have to be involved at all in planning for the cookies or hustling for the pizza or digging for the gold. I ain't saying she a gold digger. Yeah, we need to dig. I mean, yeah, there is certainly inherent memory that as human species we have been digging for the gold, and so on, yeah. But this goes, this goes way beyond what we're talking about here. Now I'm getting a little bit woozy because I'm going into that organizational density where the timelines are being arranged. And this is still you as consciousness, just observing reality from another perspective, which is not from your first person immersed into your intellect, and the intellect is saying, but we have to dig for the gold. But you're like, hey, you know what? On another level, we can shuffle the timelines. And we can give up the intellect, and we can give up the idea that something needs to be hard. And we can just allow for the reality organizing computer, which is made from your prima materia, to reorganize things. And allow it. Well, that being said, I'm gonna go and take a nap and wait for my reality to be rendered. And then go enjoy some gold and some cookies.